How to grow your plumbing business? Let's talk about it. Peeps, Kenny Molotov. Please check out molotovplumbingacademy.com for courses that are specifically designed to help you succeed in your plumbing apprenticeship. Also join our newsletter down below. That way you know when new content is coming out on the channel and also when there are new courses on the academy as well. So I wanted to tackle this subject, how to grow your plumbing business, because now that I've been in business for a few years, I can look at what strategy I put in place and help me along the way. And I want to add that to your knowledge base as well. That way you can take that information and run with it if you're planning on growing your own plumbing business as well. So the very first thing that I ended up subscribing to when I first started my plumbing business was I ended up finding a lead generation software. So there's a company that reached out to me that basically runs ads and finds leads for all sorts of construction companies, including plumbing, electrical, you name it. So what I ended up doing was subscribing to this company for a certain amount of money a month. That way they would send me leads whenever there were leads in my area. I still had to bid on these leads. It wasn't only one plumbing company that they would send it out to. They would send it out to a number of us, and we'd have to talk to the customer, find out what they're looking for, give them a price that they're hopefully happy with, and then once you get that customer, you are then able to do the work for them. So there's a bit of a process to it, and there was some element of it being difficult, right? You having to learn the ropes in regards to creating quotes and also selling to a customer. But it really started the ball rolling. That's really something that was fundamental to my plumbing company, because with these leads, I was able to have some sort of cash flow in the company. And the good part about that is that once you start getting these leads, those individuals start talking to other individuals, and then they start referring your name to other customers. So it kind of starts that ball. And that's the hardest part. That for me was the most difficult time period, which was I got zero client base around here. How do I end up getting my first client? Well, this company that I ended up subscribing to ends up finding leads and helping you down the road. So the second way to grow your plumbing business is to use those very same customers that you just got leads with and get them to understand everything about your plumbing business. Now, I don't mean sit them down and bore them for 15 minutes, but you need to have some sort of elevator speech in place. That way you can tell them everything you do. That way, whenever some sort of plumbing incident takes place or even a renovation incident takes place, they know that they should call you right away. So basically, at the end of the entire interaction with a customer, you need to have some sort of speech in place to let them know, hey, just so you know, we also do plumbing renovations here. We also do drains. We also do repipes. We also do fixture installing. Any of those issues that take place, give us a call. That elevator speech, that very quick snippet of conversation is so crucial because you just laid out for them everything that you do as a plumbing company. That way they know when to call you if they need something from you. This was really important to me because I remember going and doing a job for a customer, and then they let me know that they were planning to do a renovation. And upon doing that, I said, okay, listen, just so you know, we also do renovations. So if you ever need a quote, just give us a shout. So they actually reached out to me within the next couple of weeks saying, hey, we're planning to renovate this and this. Are you able to come by and do a quote? And we were able to do that. But if I hadn't told them initially, then we would have been in a situation where they wouldn't have even known. So that's something you got to keep in mind. By telling them everything that you do, they are now equipped to be able to give your name out to people, but also to call you whenever they have something that comes up that you're able to take care of. The next way you can grow your plumbing business is by having an email marketing campaign. So the first thing that you have to do if you want an email marketing campaign is to make sure that you take down the email of all of the customers that you currently have. Now that you have that, you can actually create email marketing campaigns which kind of prompt those same customers, the ones that already trust you, in trying to purchase more from you. And the way you do that is you send out an email every quarter, every 3 or 4 months, basically saying to them, hey, just so you know, we have a sale going on right now, which is 5% or 10% off. If you have any plumbing issues, you get that sort of discount if we come in within the next 30 days. With this email marketing campaign, you're able to poke that customer and just kind of say, hey, if you have any sort of leftover plumbing business around, now's the perfect opportunity for you to be able to do it because we have this sale. There's some sort of incentive for them to call you right then and there. And this is a perfect opportunity for me to talk to you about Jobber. Jobber is a software and an app that I recently partnered up with that helps you with invoicing, with quoting, with marketing, and also scheduling. The great thing about Jobber is you spend some time up front inputting all the information of how much your drain calls are going to cost, how much your other services are going to cost. You are then able to get onto a job site, finish a job, pull out your phone or pull out your tablet. You are able to then drop down, choose the job that you're currently doing, and create an invoice right in front of your customer so that they can pay it right then and there. And not only that, if you don't currently have credit cards set up for your business, Jobber's got you taken care of. They can basically allow your customers to pay with credit card through the app as well. And the reason why I brought Jobber up to begin with is because you can use Jobber to create email marketing campaigns to all the customers that you've already got the emails to. So Jobber is one of these apps that helps your company grow inevitably because it's got these exact same tools as I'm describing built into the app to begin with. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, check out our link down below in the description. That way you get a 14-day free trial and 20% off your first 6 months with Jobber if you end up using our promo code and link down below. The next way you can grow your plumbing business is by figuring out who your friends are and what exactly they do. So you probably already know who your friends are, but you got to sit back and consider a couple of things. Do you have any friends that live in condominiums? Do you have any friends that run businesses? Those types of friends are very useful because they are individuals that can call you up and pass your name on as well whenever a plumbing situation takes place. So for example, if you have friends that live in buildings, sometimes things go awry in buildings. Sometimes people in their condos have issues with their drains, and they're able to pass your name along to the other people inside the building, especially if they have good relationships with a lot of tenants there. So I would start off by handing those friends a stack of cards. That way they can continue to pass your name along. And the second thing that you might be interested in doing is creating some sort of referral program so that every single time they actually get you a customer, you can jot it down and then they get a percentage off the next time you need to do work for them, or they get free work from you because they're doing sales for you, in other words. The other one that I kind of described is, do you have any friends that are in business? Do they own their own, I don't know, commercial unit? Because if they do, then you're able to do work for them from time to time because they're going to need your help in the long run anyways, sort of thing. And again, give them a stack of cards and get them to hand out your name, because usually people in business know other business owners. It's inevitable. As a business owner, you actually have to know a few other businesses around because businesses rely on each other to be able to get the goods and be able to get the services out to the customer base. So hand them a stack of cards, ask them to hand out your name whenever they get a chance to. And also, if you're interested in some sort of referral program, that's a perfect opportunity to do that. So the next way to grow your plumbing business is start talking to other contractors. Contractors are actually a really big catalyst for you getting a lot of work because other contractors are constantly looking for reliable contractors that they can call whenever they're in a pinch or whenever they need that service taken care of. So there have always been other contractors in my life that are calling me and saying, listen, I'm getting a job, but there's a plumbing aspect to it. Are you willing to come over, take a look at it, provide a quote so we can quote a larger portion of it? And a lot of times when they do that, they are basically showing you that they have trust in you and also that they're willing to do business with you as well. So contractors are a very big deal, and it's something that you want to constantly be aware of. Whenever you walk into a room and there's a group of contractors, especially if there's not a plumber present, it's always a perfect opportunity to hand your card to them and just let them know, hey, just so you know, again, go through your elevator speech. I do drains, I do repipes, I install fixtures. That way, if they ever run into a situation and they need a plumber, they can actually turn to you, give you a call, and see if you could provide a quote for that situation. So peeps, that is 5 ways that you can get your plumbing company to grow. Those are 5 ways that I've used over the past few years in order to bring my company from $0 to where it is right now. And it's been a very tough and difficult road, but now that the ball is rolling, it's much more comfortable, but it takes some time and it takes doing these things that I just described in order for you to grow this business organically. Do me a favor, as a plumbing business owner, are there any ways that you have grown your business? Any other tactics that you have used that have worked for you in the past? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you know exactly when we're getting videos. Smash that thumbs up, share with friends, and I'll see you plumbers very soon. Kenny Molotov, guys. Peace, baby.